Okay, so I'm going to get you started here on the intro of the song. It's actually, they kind of use the last four measures of the chorus as their intro, which is a cool device. So it's on F minor triad, and I'm only going to be playing these three strings here. Okay, F, A flat, and C, or 5, 4, 3 in the tab. And these tabs are all available, the arrangement, on my Patreon page if you want to download it, and that will also give you a link to the full video lesson that's available only exclusively on my Patreon page. So I hope you enjoy it and I hope you become a patron. So here's the intro, 5, 4, 3, that's F minor, and then it's F minor major 7, kind of a fancy name, F minor 7, and F minor 6, and then D flat major 7, or that's usually what people call it. It could be an F minor with a flat 6 to a C chord. So it's this riff. And then C. Notice that it's all very friendly to play. It just all comes right out of the chord shape. And that's very important. Again, there's your intro. And notice I'm also adding some finger picking, and that's notated on the tabs as well, the arrangement, but you can do kind of whatever you want. That's that chromatic movement into the C chord, very kind of cliche, you know, from Stairway to Heaven and Blue Skies, some jazz classics. What else? I don't know. In a Sentimental Mood's a nice one that has that cliche, the minor cliche I call it. Okay, so let's go on to the verse. So we're in the key of F, the regular key that it was written in, and I'm starting here with an F major chord, but it's not just an F triad. It's actually, I'm adding on the 9. So we're taking this triad, which is 5, 5, 5, 3, and I'm taking the root and I'm going up a whole step, so you get this add 9 chord. It's a very pretty chord. Okay, and of course you could just do this, which is just your F triad. And if you didn't want to do all 4 strings, you could even just do 3 strings, or you could even try the 3 strings with the add 9. Okay, I'm just putting on the C here. So that's the first shape. Okay, and the melody is this. And then on the B flat minor 7 chord. Okay, this shape I hope you know. And the tab is 3, 5, 4, 4. Okay, it's just coming from your G minor 7 shape, and that's B flat minor 7, and the melody is this. Okay, it's all right in the melody, and that's kind of the whole idea, the concept behind chord melody playing is you want to grab chord shapes that pretty much you can play the melody or extract the melody from. The next chord is an E flat 6. Okay, and notice how I'm extracting the melody with my fingers. Again, the shape itself is just this. 3, 3, 3, 3. That can also be called C minor 7. I'm doing this. Okay, then the next chord is a diminished here. And that's D diminished, but it's just a triad that I'm just sliding around. I hope you already know that trick. I talk about it often. On any diminished chord, it could be a triad or a diminished 7 chord, you can always slide it in the interval of 3 frets or a minor third, and that just basically inverts itself. So there's only actually 3 diminished 7 chords. In this case, I'm calling it D diminished 7. So the melody is here. And notice I'm just adding some finger picking here. By the way, this is all on my tabs if you get my tabs from my Patreon page. The next chord is C. I'm just doing just a plain old triad, and I'm going back to the diminished. the C. And that's the first 8 bars. Okay, so now you have the verse down, the first 8 bars. Let's take you into the chorus. We're just on that C chord here. We went like this. Okay, actually you go through that twice, so you would then actually repeat that whole section. The chorus starts with we're going all the way up here, 3, 5, 7, 8th fret, and this we're gonna bar across the 8, 8, 8, and then we're gonna put the 10 on here with the F, and that's just an F minor triad. And this all comes, if you're not familiar with bar chords, this just comes from the chord you already know as A minor, 2, 0, 0, 0, and it's just slid all the way up. B flat minor, B minor, C minor, C sharp minor, D minor, D sharp minor, E minor, and there's F minor. So basically your first finger is just acting like a capo, and then you're putting this finger down as if you're playing like an A minor chord, but now it's F minor. And the melody is... So what I'm doing here is I'm doing that cliche, just like the intro of the song. Okay, so I'm just walking this down. So with the melody, it sounds really nice. Okay, then we're ending on the F minor 6. And again, this is all notated on my tabs. Then we're going to an A flat. That's just an A flat sus when you're moving this finger, A flat 7 to the sus 4, 1. And that's just a D flat triad. So I'm mixing some 7s, some 9s, some triads. So that was again 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can add some filler. I think I went like this. And then the C sus 4 to another C sus here. It's kind of you have the 7 and the 4 on top, 1. And there I'm just opting to strum. And then the F, back to the C sus 4, then this F minor triad. And that's just hammering on here. Okay, just to get that little suspension on the 4. Kind of a nice little sound. So it's 1. Okay. And then we're almost done. Just like the intro. To the C. Okay. And then some sort of little lick there to fill in if you want to jazz it up. And I'm going to stop there for this portion of it. I'll complete the, there'll be a part 2 where I kind of finish out the song for you, but that should get you started. If you like it, please share it or like it on my page and join the Patreon page to get the tabs. Thank you for watching.